Hello and welcome to Scenario 2 in my campaign through Dream Eaters B as a part of the League of Extraordinary Investigators Season 7. This is exciting. We're back for a second scenario. First one went very well, surprisingly well in fact. We got maximum XP for the scenario in terms of competing with the League of Extraordinary Investigators, which was 9. And then we got an additional XP that we got to spend on the deck. So we got to spend 10 on upgrading Leo Anderson, our expedition leader, who will be taking on the second scenario in the B-side campaign for the Dream Eaters, which is 1,000 Shapes of Horror. This particular scenario is really bad for Leo, so I expect it to go poorly, but we'll have a good time anyway. So, if you're watching this, you're either whoever is scoring me, so thank you for scoring me, hoping is not too hard to watch, or you're somebody who's stumbled across this on my channel. So if that's you, this is Arkham Horror the card game, my favorite game ever. It's at the top, my top 100 for a reason. It's great. And so well, let's get down to it. First thing we're going to do is read a little bit of flavor text just on the cards to give you a rundown if you're unfamiliar with the scenario of what it is we're doing. We have freed this fellow named Randolph, who was stuck in the basement of the creepy hospital in the last scenario, and he has told us that the key for us to waking our friends who will not wake up is to enter the dreamlands in our physical bodies rather than going to sleep. And so we must find a way in, but in order to do that we need a key, but not a real key, sort of a mystical spiritual key. And where can we find it? Why, a creepy old Victorian mansion called the Unnameable, and so that's where we find ourselves. So let me read our agenda and act cards here, and then we'll get into the deck and what we got going on with all that stuff. So this is our agenda: the house with no name. The house that Randolph calls the Unnameable is not much to look at. The rundown 17th century building has been abandoned for decades and has fallen into disrepair. Its door is scratched and pitted, most of the window panes are shattered, and the rats crawl around the foundations. So, normal spooky house stuff. Here is our act: searching the Unnameable. You're still not sure exactly what you're meant to find inside the old house, but Randolph insists that you need to locate the key. Seems like you have no choice but to search the house and see what you can turn up. Objective: explore the house to find a way into the Dreamlands. Find and complete an objective on another scenario card to advance. So we gotta walk around this creepy house and see what we can find. Leo is all set to go right down here in the burial ground, because that's where you start at a creepy house, is in the cemetery. Makes sense. Our chaos bag is all set and ready to go. As you can see, this is the bag from standard difficulty from the first scenario. Nothing changes. Same bag. So that's here for us, which is great. We will go ahead and shuffle our encounter deck to make sure that that is shuffled up and ready to go. And then we'll come down here and shuffle our own deck. With our 10 XP, we invested in a few things. One, we got charisma, so now we can have 2 allies out at the same time, which is nice. We also went and got ourselves a Cyclopean hammer, the current hotness in terms of guardian weapons. It's awfully expensive. We'll see if we get it. Really here in my opening hand, I'm hoping to find some economy. I would really like some resource cards because this deck tends to run expensive. Also, Leo's got to move fast in this one, so clue tech at the beginning, also good. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's a weakness. That goes away. Let's get another card. Flashlight, okay. I also picked up a grout wire because I love it. Gret in our opening hand is pretty okay. And we'll keep the revolver, of course, because that's good. I don't know that we're going to need decoy till later. Flashlight's pretty all right. Man, I don't know. I really wanted those resource cards. I got none of them. I think I'll go ahead and throw these 2 back, as much as I hate to do it. I need to see a lone wolf here or something. So, yeah. Let's put those there. Draw 2 more. Okay, another gun. And some will and fight icons. Well, not what we were hoping for, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's fun of Arkham. You never know when you kick off. So, here we go with getting started here. We are currently in the burial ground, 4-shroud location. I really want to get all the clues I possibly can in this whole thing, but that one's going to be a little bit tough off the bat. So, anyway, we'll do what we can. At the beginning of Leo's turn, actually even or just after his turn starts, we'll put Gret Wagner into play, paying 1 fewer resource. We pay 4 resources and play Gret. Okay, so if we can just get ourselves an enemy, we can get ourselves some clues, which would be good. So we'll go ahead and grab Gret Wagner. I think, man, oh man. We'll go ahead. Yeah, I might get an enemy. We're going to hang out here is what we're going to do. I'm going to take a resource for an action and then spend 2 resources and play the flashlight. Okay, so there we go. We've got an ally and a flashlight. Nothing you can't do with as long as you have some illumination and a friend. Should be fine. Oh, I forgot about my turn counters. I don't use these very much when I'm playing it by myself, but I'm going to try to use them for this because this is competitive and I really don't want to mess up how many actions I take in a turn and stuff. So I'll try to use them. Didn't that turn, but you know, whatever. Okay, hey, we're into upkeep. Here we go. Scene of the crime. That's better. That's better. Except for we can't pay for it because I got the flashlight instead. Yeah, oh well. So what happens sometimes? We jump to the top here, put a Doom on the agenda, and I'm pretty sure I already shuffled this. I'm going to shuffle it one more time just to make sure before we get going. And Indescribable Apparition. Okay, goes and play in my threat area. I get -1 to each of my skills while the Unnameable is at my location. Well, he's not here yet, so far, not too bad. But it's going to get bad later. Okay. Man, this is a bummer, because I have this now. I think I got to get going into the house, and then I can come back for this clue later in the scenario when I run back out to the graveyard. So, let's press on inside. We move in for 1. Into the entryway. Okay, this is an easy clue to get, but no VP at this location. Still, I think we'll do it, because easy clues are the clues I want. We'll spend a flashlight charge. Oh, that's right, 1. Push to investigate for 2. So we're at 0 shroud here now. 3 on 0. And that's an elder sign. That'll do. Okay, so we get to look at the top 3 cards, and if we find an ally, we can keep it. Ah, we do. We find Randolph Carter, which is very good. I wanted that Faustian bargain, but I'm happy to see Randolph, especially because he boosts our intellect, which is nice. And he's going to help us draw some cards, too. So getting him into play is going to be important. Flip, group, shuffle. Okay, and we get a clue. Okay, that's good. I think I will go ahead and spin this clue while I'm here. We have this Zappy boy. Investigators in the entryway may spend 1 per investigator clues as a group to reveal the upstairs hallway. I think I'll go ahead and spend it while I'm here, because we're going to want to get into the upstairs hallway. So we'll do that for free. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. Okay, so now that's there. And we got 1 action left. We will move. I'm actually going to move. I think this is the one with the higher shroud. I don't really remember. Well, we'll find out. I'm going to move into here for 3. 2 shroud. Okay. And for each investigator in the parlor gets +1 shroud, so it's at 3 shroud. Yeah, all right. Okay. So that was action 3. And we will, whoops, flip that card back over. We will upkeep. Oh, and I find the stubborn detective. Or, as I should say, he's found me. Okay, so even at the Unnameable, I'm not safe from the stubborn detective. He blanks out my investigator box, which means I'm not going to be able to get Randolph down at the beginning of my turn at next turn. So I'll have to wait for that. I will have to take care of the stubborn detective first. Yep. And my gun is still in my hand. I can hit him ahead with my flashlight. That's not helping much. Okay. Well, I'll have to punch him a couple times, I suppose. Not the end of the world. Okay, that was my upkeep. Let's put a second Doom on the agenda and draw an encounter card. It's a ghoul, the Ravenous Ghoul. Okay, ghouls spawned all go in the graveyard. That's what this says. Each ghoul enemy drawn spawns at the burial ground instead of at its normal location. So we get a pile of ghouls here to deal with at the end of the scenario. That's fun. Okay, over to me. Well, Mr. Detective, I'm just going to have to punch you, it looks like. So I will. Let's see here. 4-5 fight currently. He's at 3. I could use Steadfast to make sure these go through, but 5 on 3 feels pretty okay. Bag's not going to hurt me too much, except for the -3 and -4. And of course our friend the Tentacle. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to try it. We're going to fight him with our fists. Action 1, we punch. 5 on 3. Yes. Wow. Okay. Elder Sign is being friendly tonight. That's fine. Okay. No allies to be found there. So we put them back. Shuffle it up. And put a damage on the detective. Okay. Action 2, more the same. 5 on 3. That is a -2. So that is enough to defeat the detective. We know he'll be back, of course. And having defeated an enemy, I will exhaust Greta and deal her a damage and discover a clue at my location. Free clues are good clues. Okay, so now I'm down to 1 action. And there's no more I can do here. Really would rather be over here on my last action, or my first action the next turn, but I can't really make that happen. So, oh well, we'll do what we can. We'll just go ahead and move to here for action 3. Alright, and that's my turn. No hunters. This guy's chilling in the graveyard. So, we upkeep. Get a vicious blow. Okay. And 3 of 5 doom. Deceptive Memories. Put Deceptive Memories into play in your threat area. After another card enters your threat area, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Test will 3. If you succeed, discard Deceptive Memories. Yeah, that's going to be a good one to get rid of here pretty quickly, I think. So, I think we'll spend some quality time making that happen. Okay, after my turn begins, I can put down Randolph Carter for 1 fewer resource. So I will. Okay, so Randolph is with me. Will goes up, Intellect goes up. Those are good things. So my Intellect is now at 5. And I can test 5 on 3 to get rid of Deceptive Memories. Which I think I'll do. Let's do that first. Yeah. Let's think about throwing Steadfast at it. I don't know if I need it that bad. Up to at the moment is still pretty okay. So I'm just going to test 4 plus 1 from Randolph, 5 on 3. Ooh, hard fail. Okay. Well, it's all Elder Signs and Tentacles so far, I guess. Don't want to hang out in the hallway too long. I think I'll go ahead and move in here for action 2. Okay. This was the Higher Shroud one. All right. Well, misremembered that. That's okay. Can discard a card to get the second clue, so that's good. Let's think about investigation for action 3, maybe. I'll be at what? 4? Flashlight. 4 on 2. I don't have anything to throw at it. But if I get it, I can throw away my second gun and get both clues. Man, that'd be good for tempo. Let's try it. Let's do. Okay, so we'll use the flashlight to investigate for action 3. Okay, so it's going to be 3 plus 1 from Randolph is 4 on 2. Oh, minus 3. Okay, well, that won't do it. So we hang out and wait. No hunters to hunt, so we go to our upkeep. That's another scene of the crime. Okay, if I draw an enemy, that could be okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, 4 of 5. Time is slipping away. Ah, swarm of rats. That's very good. Yeah, that's very good, because that lets us use scene of the crime. Oh, however, after another card enters your threat area, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. So I have to discard a card. That part is a bummer. Well, I said I was going to throw a 45 to get the second clue anyway, so that works out the same either way. Okay. All right, now let me check to make sure these swarm rats doesn't swarm yet. It does not. Okay, that comes later in the scenario. That swarm rats actually becomes a swarm of rats. Okay, well then, let's use scene of the crime here for action 1. Whoops. And pick up 2 clues. Okay, that's good. And then we can spend 1 per investigator clues as a group to remember that we have studied a desecrated portrait. We will do that. Even as the rats are menacing us, we'll study this portrait. I like to put a resource token on the location to show that I did the special thing at that location. Just to remember, because I forget otherwise. Okay. So far we're 1 action in. We do have these rats to deal with. I think we can just stomp them. So we will. 4, 5 on 1. Okay, 5 on 1. And we do. We successfully stomp a rat. Okay. That was action 2 to do that. I really still feel like I need to try to get rid of this thing. And I think I'm going to commit more cards to it to make it happen this time. So let's do. We're at 4 plus 1 from Randolph is 5. And I'm going to commit Steadfast, which has 3 more will icons right now for 6, 7, 8. So we're 8 on 3. Okay, that did it. Yeah, just don't really want to keep having to discard cards from hand, so glad to take some time to do that right now. All right, so that is the end of our turn. Still no hunters yet. It's about to change. Upkeep. We get another flashlight. Okay, and 5 of 5 doom. So we flip this over, and of course we find the Unnameable, the ultimate abomination. Okay, he goes in the attic or upstairs hallway. He's aloof, he's a hunter, cannot be defeated. And he gets weaker when we do more stuff. So right now he's only down 1 thing. But he could be down more things if we do more stuff. Okay, so I have to put him in the upstairs hallway because I don't have the attic out yet. And we are a little behind on tempo, but we're going to live with it. It's going to be okay. All right, so yeah. Okay, so that's where we are. So that guy comes out. And then we get to read this. The thing with no name. You felt an evil presence lurking here ever since you arrived. The entity defies all description. At times it appears formless. At others it embodies myriad shapes and features. You can sometimes pick out a particular aspect. An eye, a horn, a blemish. But it disappears as soon as you focus on it. Okay, so now Swarms of Rats game swarming 1. And at the start of my turn, if I'm at the Unnameable's location and he's ready, I have to test Will 2. If I fail, he attacks me. Great. Okay, so we need to get upstairs and press on with things. But that's going to mean that he is going to come to where we are. Now, we're pretty strong will-wise right now. We're at 5, so I'm not too terribly worried about things. This one is a pain, though, because while we're at his location, we get minus $1 skills. So I think I'm going to end up at his location no matter what I do this turn. So I think I go ahead and take 2 actions, the old double action. Oh, wait. Whoa. Hey, that was close. I almost forgot to draw my encounter card. Haha, but I remembered. Okay, so we're back to 0 to up here. We have to draw an encounter card. Let me not get carried away with what I'm doing my turn. Glowing Eyes. Okay, put Glowing Eyes into your threat area. At the end of the round, take 1 horror for each card in your threat area. To maximum of 3 horror, discard Glowing Eyes. Well, that makes my decision even easier. I'm going to get rid of this for sure. So we do that. Okay, 2 actions, and we discard Indescribable Apparition. Okay. I could just hang out here now, couldn't I? Because if I go to here, he's going to come to here, and I have to pass this test to make sure he doesn't attack me. How much do I care about that? I think I need to get moving, so I'm going to go ahead and just take the test and see how it goes. So I moved to here for 3. That's my 3rd action. So that was 2 to get rid of the thing, and then 1 to do that. Okay. At the end of the round, I take a horror for this, so I don't do that quite yet. But soon. Enemy phase. Unnameable moves to my location. Okay, he is aloof and a hunter, so he's just chilling in the background. Okay, then I do my upkeep. Survival Knife. All right. And then Glowing Eyes goes off. I take 1 horror for it, and then I discard it. Okay, so that horror will go on Randolph. And that's it. It goes away. Okay. Then, undo. Encounter card. Glimpse of the Underworld. Okay. So, this isn't great. Because if the Unnameable hits me, he's going to hit me even harder. Okay. That happens. Then my turn. I have no allies to play, right? Nope. Okay, so I have to take this Unnameable test. It's Will 2, I think. Yeah, Will 2. Okay, so I have to pass a Will 2 test. Otherwise, I get attacked by the Unnameable monstrosity. I'm at 5 will. So 5 on 2 feels pretty good. Up 3, let's see. Wow. Elder Sign again. Okay. Let's see if we find an ally. We do not. Oh, Lone Wolf. I keep seeing it in these search cards and then not getting to draw it. So that's okay. It'll shuffle to the top eventually. Maybe. I hope. Okay. So he does not attack me. Now, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm a big fan of going ahead and just discarding it immediately and taking a damage and a horror. So I'm going to do that. I discard it. I take 1 damage and 1 horror. Both of which I'm going to put on Randolph, actually. 1 and 1. Okay. And he's still fine for the moment. Okay, then we get our turn. let's go find some clues. So we're going to go 1, 2, up here into the library. Okay, to investigate the library, we have to lose an action or take a horror. Okay, we don't have an action to give because we've moved twice. But we can take a horror. That's not the worst thing. We've got a horror to give with allies and stuff, so let's do it. Okay, so we're still going to investigate here. 3, I'm at what, 4 now? Yeah, it's 4 on 1. I hate to use a flashlight charge for this because I'm going to need the flashlight later, probably. So let's just go 4 on 1 and see what we get. And I haven't taken my horror yet as a cost, so I'll do that. This one goes in Greta. Okay. All right, 4 on 1. Ha! Well, glad I didn't use a flashlight charge, I guess. Okay. So that is the end of my turn. The Unnameable will move to here. And then we get to upkeep. Decoy. Okay. 2 of 6. Deceptive Memories. Again. Okay. Yeah, we're still going to need to get rid of that because it's not what we want. Okay. My turn starts. Well, once again, I don't want to use a flashlight charge for this clue. I just don't. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay, this time though I gotta use the extra action because I don't want to give up too much horror. I'm not ready to give up an ally till I have another ally in my hand to replace it with. So let's go get this. We're at 5 on 1. Right? No, 4. 4 on 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 on 1. That will do, just barely. I think that's a clue. Okay, so that clue costs us 2 actions. Okay, and then we are going to spend it right away to do the ability that's on it. We spend a clue as a group. We read a strange journal entry regarding one of the graves in the burial ground outside. Put the set aside unmarked tomb location into play. So we'll do that. Okay, unmarked tomb. Goes right down there. And it connects right here. Okay, done. All right, so that was 2 actions. Got 1 action left. I think I'm going to try to get rid of this again. So we're at 4, 5 on 3. And do I have anything I would want to throw? No, I don't. I got no icons. No will icons, at least. Okay, so we're 5 on 3. Let's just take a test and see. -1's good enough. We get rid of it. Okay, and that's our last action. Enemy phase. This guy comes up to visit again. Then it's upkeep. We draw a vicious blow. Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Okay. 3 of 6. Really got to get moving. Night Terrors. Okay. So, Night Terrors, when I fail a skill test, reveal the top 3 cards of my deck. Draw each weakness revealed this way, and remove the other cards from the game. Yeah, that's not a fun card. Okay, so we got another Will 2 test because the Unnameable is at our location. Okay, so we're at 4, 5 Will. And still no icons to throw. So 5 on 2. -2 will get it done. So no threat from the Unnameable, at least not yet. Okay. I'm really probably going to get rid of Night Terrors here in a minute. But first we got to give ourselves some moving here. We're going to go 1, 2. Up into the bedroom. Oh, we can double action and get rid of all the non-weakness trees. That's not bad. Because then we can do it without losing cards. We'll think about that. Okay. As soon as we get up here, though, we spend a clue. And do the action that's on this one, which is we have found a cracked mirror. Okay, so now I've done 2 of those things, which makes this guy -2, -2. So he's at 3s, which is good and going to be important later. Okay, so let's see. So that was 1 action, 2 actions to get up here. Okay, and then Wheel 4 is an awfully big ask right now. But I don't want to fail tests and just keep losing cards either. So I think maybe we just try at 5 on 4, take it on the chin, lose some cards. Yeah, I think we do. Okay, 5 on 4. We're going to do this Night Terrors test for action 3. Hey, +1. Right on. Sometimes being bold is favored, I guess. That's awesome. So I pass. This goes away. And that was action 3. Okay, the Unnameable moves. Scary. And then we upkeep. And we get a Perception. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. Probably going to be time to pull out that 45 here in a minute. Because, yeah, fighting is in our future. Okay. 4 of 6. Rats. Okay. And as of right now, rats have swarming 1. So I get to give them a swarm card. And that's that for the moment. Okay. All right. Well, I think it's pretty clear what we're doing here, I suppose. We're going to stomp some rats. Okay, I'm going to use Vicious Blow here just to speed up the process and save an action. Because it'll let me do an extra action as I punch rats. So I'm at 5 on 1 with Vicious Blow. 6. Oh, I should have it up here if it's committed, but that's okay. Committing Vicious Blow. Okay, 6 on 1 for 2 damage, which would kill both rats. See if we can do it. We can. Right on. Okay, so I kill 2 rats. And then I tap Greta. I put one of these on her. And I get this clue. That's some action compression right there. All right. That was good. Now, I got to move to here and put this attic out and get the clue off of it super fast. Oh boy, I got to plan this out though because I got one more turn. I have one more turn because when this gets to 6, then the Unnameable starts grabbing you. he starts engaging with you, which is bad, real bad. Him being aloof is good. Okay, I think I just keep it moving. I'm going to regret not putting this gun out. I'm sure I am at some point, but I'm just going to keep going, so that's what we're going to do. Action 2, I move here. Okay, then I Zappy Boy to spend 1 clue to put the attic into play. Because when you see a scary monster in the upstairs hallway, the place to run to is the attic. That just makes sense. Okay. Attic. Into play. And connector. Okay, and then with my third move, I will move up into the attic. And that is where I can get my key. So I will go ahead and do that now with another Zappy Boy after my third move. And that will get me the key. So having gotten the key, I can then proceed with the rest of the adventure. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good. Happy with it. Okay, so that was my third action. That's all done. It's the enemy phase. So the Unnameable moves up into my location in the attic. Then upkeep. Ah, Lone Wolf, where you been all my life? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About right. Okay, then 5 of 6 Doom. Threads of Reality. Attached to the non-permanent, non-weakness asset you control with the highest printed cost. Otherwise, Threads of Reality gains Surge. Treat attached asset as if the printed text box were blank. Okay, well, that would be Greta. She would be the highest. So this is going to go on her, which means I don't get to use her abilities. Which is okay. Because I'm about to... I guess I'll just leave it up here for now. But it's on Greta. That's okay, because I'm about to get rid of this flashlight. So when I get rid of the flashlight, I can use discard an asset you control, discard Threads of Reality. So it takes an action to do it, but it gets me Greta's power back later, so it's not bad. Okay, then that brings us to the start of my turn, where I have to do, once again, this Unnameable test to not get attacked by the Unnameable. Okay, will 2. And my will is still 5. Still no icons to throw at it. Okay, so 5 on 2. -1. Safe from the Unnameable for now. Okay, so the name of the game for this turn is grab this clue and run like crazy. Out towards the graveyard. So that's what we're going to do. This is a 4-shroud location. But I may just use Scene of the Crime here to take the clue and run. Oh, no. I wanted to use the flashlight so I can get rid of it. I'll save Scene of the Crime for later. Yep, that's what we're doing. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so let's do that. We are going to investigate with the flashlight. So that brings the shroud down to 2. Okay, so I'm 4 on 2. And I'm going to throw perception here to go 6. 5, 6 on 2. Okay, up 4 is good. And it is. Which means I gain a clue. I get a card because of perception. There's the Cyclopean Hammer. Nice. See, now I'm glad I didn't play my gun. Because now I have the hammer. All right, well, that's good. That's very, very good. Okay, and then this is done. So that's action 1. Action 2. I'm going to move down into the upstairs hallway. And then, oh gosh. See, now I have too many things competing for my attention. I want to play the hammer. I want to discard this. I want to not be where the Unnameable is going to move to me and be at my location when he becomes massive. I think I just got to move away here. It's the smart play for the moment. And then just hope I don't draw something awful. Yeah. Okay. Action 3, I move down again just to put some distance between me and the big scary thing in the attic. Okay. So that's action 2. Action 3, remove, move. And that brings me to the end of my turn. Okay. So, enemy face. He moves down. Upkeep. Evidence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. I have to discard something. Let's see here. I don't think I'm going to play this survival knife because I'm going to play this hammer. So I will pitch the survival knife because I think the fight icons are what I'm going to need least. Okay. All right, that's the end of upkeep. That means 6 of 6. It grows bolder. Time is running short. The entity, which before had seemed content to loom and observe you from afar, now swells with power and pursues you with relentless ferocity. It writhes and thrashes seemingly everywhere at once. You have to hurry and confront your fears, or you will never find your way into the dreamlands. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Okay. The dead with no name. There was a vortex of... Oh, I won't read that. That's just, Lovecraft stuff. Okay, each swarm of rats gains swarming 2. The Unnameable loses aloof and gains massive. Ugh. And I still have to make will 2 if he's at my location. If not, he attacks me. Okay. So we did that, and we still get a bad stuff card after all that. And it's Night Terrors. All right. Could have been much worse, so I'll take Night Terrors for now. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, this turn is not a whole lot, is it? Oh, man. Oh, I have evidence now. Okay, I'll be fine. All right. Sorry. Just thinking through things. Here we go. Action 1. Cyclopean Hammer. 5 resources. Oh, man. This bad chicken's awesome. Okay. Action 2, move into the graveyard. This ravenous ghoul attaches himself to me. Action 3, smash the ghoul with a hammer. Okay, so I get to add my will to this. So I'm at 4. I don't get the boost from Greta, but I do get the boost here. So 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9 on 3. So I'm up 6 on the test. If I succeed by 3 or more, I kill the ghoul outright. If I succeed by less than that, I can still move him up here into the house and get him out of the way. So this is pretty good all the way around. Okay, so let's test it. 4, 8, 9 on 3. So action 3 is I hammered first. I brought the hammer out, I moved, and now I'm going to hit the ghoul. 9 on 3. 0, which means I succeed by 6, which means I destroy the ghoul. And I can play evidence to pick up this clue. Right on. Woo woo. All right, we are at 7 VPs, which is what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, not yet. We're not. 6. There's one here. Okay, 6 VPs, which is very good. But I want to be at 7. So, yeah. So we'll do our best next turn. See what happens. Okay. That was 1, 2, and 3. So I'm all done. It is the enemy phase. So the Unnameable is going to move down. And then we're going to upkeep. Faustian bargain. A little late there, son. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And 1 of 7 there. Crypt Chill. Okay, well, this could be bad news for an ally. But it's okay. Okay, Crypt Chill is Will 4. And I'm at Will 5. And yeah, really wish I could find one of my other allies for some soak, but I'm not giving up my hammer, so yeah. All right. So then let's just do it, I guess. 5 on 4. Unless I want to throw Faustian bargain to a 6 on 4 to try to not fail. Ooh, how important is it? Not that important. 5 on 4. Oh, -1. Yeah. I like it when that happens. Okay. We're all right. Everything's chill for the moment. Okay. Then it's my turn. I move into the unmarked tomb. Okay. There's my clue I want. Shroud 3. I can't go very high here, I don't think. Let's see. 3, 4. I could throw this card for 5, this card for 6, and be up 3. I need to save Scene of the Crime because there's a stairs location later on that I might need to get a clue off of. So I need to save this one. I can't use that. Okay. Okay. I don't feel too bad about 6. But first, though, so I move for 1. I think I need to do this test because this is going to keep sucking cards out of my deck otherwise. So I will. Let's do that. So it's 5 on 4. So this is action 2, is to try to clear Night Terrors. Wow. All right. Cool. Thank you, Chaos Bag. I'm sure this is I'm gonna be in real trouble when I get to the stairs because this is going so well right now, but that's fine. Okay. So I clear this. And then action 3 is I try to get this clue to go to full VP if I can. So we'll see. Let's see if we do it. So 4, 5. I'm committing Faustian Bargain. 6. And I'm committing Flashlight. 7. 7 on 3. Right? 4. Oh no, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on 3. I'm up 3. Let's try it. Here we go. Yes. Yes. All right. So that's 7. So now all I got to do is get to the bottom of the stairs, and I will have full VP for this scenario. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That's a nice thought. See what happens. Leo does not do well on these stairs, but so far so good. Can't complain so far. Okay. So it is now the enemy phase, but it's not going to matter. He moves to here. Then it's upkeep. There's my garrote wire. Yeah, other scenarios is going to be good. Okay. Then, oh, I'm sorry. Then it's this situation. At the end of the round, if each undefeated investigators at the unmarked tomb and investigators recover a strange key, advance the act. We did, in fact, recover a strange key upstairs. Okay, we have done 2 of these things. I'm going to move these onto the Unnameable so I can remember that they're there. Yeah, that one just got us the key. This one is one of the ones that makes him smaller as well. Okay, so he's going to be 3s. 3 to attack and 3 to evade. Okay, So we're going to advance the act. The tomb opens into a staircase that stretches deep underground before disappearing into the darkness. Okay, we set the Unnameable aside, keeps all its tokens and attachments. We remove all the locations from the game or place them in the victory display if they're victory X. We shuffle. Let's do one thing at a time here. Okay, so we set big boy aside. Then this location, this location, this location. Not that one. Not that one. This location. This one. And both of these will all go into the victory display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hooray! Okay, so I'm just going to throw them up here. Alright, so that's done. Then, shuffle the set aside of mysterious stairs and put 5 of them into play in a vertical line. Okay. And so all the rest of this stuff goes away. All of this. Trash. Okay. These connectors let's put over here out of the way. Okay, vertical stairs, mysterious stairs. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, this one also goes away. Let's kick it over here out of the game. Okay, did that. Okay, place each investigator and the set aside Unnameable enemy at the topmost mysterious stairs location, revealing it. Okay, so the Unnameable, here with me, the old massive lad, and me. Okay. After you enter this location, lose 1 action. Neat. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flip one of these to remember, because I will forget that entirely. Oh, these are my committed cards from before. Yep. Okay. So we did that. Then, search and encounter discard deck and discard pile for both copies of Locked Door and both copies of Secrets in the Attic and remove them from the game. Okay, I don't think we saw any of those. So we'll go grab those now. Locked Door. 1, 2. And Secrets. Whoops. In the Attic. Alright, so these 4 cards are removed. Shuffle each set aside copy of Endless Descent into the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile. Okay, Endless Descent. Done. And that's everything. Now we're here. The endless stairs. The steps seem to descend forever. Every time you think you're nearing the end, you round another corner and see hundreds more. While the bottommost mysterious stairs location is revealed, it gains action resign. Reach the bottom of the stairs. If each undefeated investigator has resigned, advance. Okay, so now it's just a game of get to the bottom as fast as you can. Fortunately, this guy is massive and attached to us, and we got to deal with that. So that's fun. Okay, so let's see. We shuffled this up. That's all done. Now we still have to put a doom on the agenda. We haven't done that yet because that was at the end of the round. All those things happened. So doom on the agenda. Encounter card. Oh, and it's a ghast. I do not want to get mobbed by enemies at the top of the stairs. That is not what I want. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this ghast is hanging out with us. It's fun. And then my turn's going to start. So when my turn starts, I'm at the Unnameable's location. I got to pass a will 2 test, otherwise he attacks me. Okay, so my will's at 5. 5 on 2. -1, I pass. He does not attack me. Not yet. Okay, so I'd love to use decoy here. But unfortunately, I can't pay the extra cost. Oh, decoy only works on non-elite enemies anyway. Never mind. Decoy will not help me with the Unnameable. All right. Well, that would have been nice. Okay. So be it. Woof. All right, so that means he's going to hit me when I move out. And then he's going to hunt to me and hit me again. Yep, that's what that means. Okay, well, that's okay. I'll have to just start throwing allies at him. I still don't have any damage or horror on myself at all, so I can take a little bit, and it'll be all right. And I got my hammer, of course, which is going to do some work here, I think. Oh, it only works on non-elites too. Okay. Well, maybe not then. Yep, that's very bad. Very, very bad. Okay. And I'm down in action. Boy, it'd be neat if I could go 1 and then 2 and make it all the way down there. That would really be awesome. I can at least evade this ghast and leave him here. But I might need to evade something worse later on. And a hammer will do the job. So I can hammer and move. Take an unnameable attack and then another unnameable attack. Yeah. Unless I can evade him. Oh boy, can I evade the unnameable? Well, let's see. He's at 3, right? And Leo, of course, is at 1. So, the answer to that question is probably no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 on 3? Too outlandish? Because if I can evade him, then move away, it gives me a whole nother turn. I'll just carry the ghast with me and let him punch me. Oh, man. Okay, let's try it. Why not? Let's go for it. Okay, so action 1 is I'm going to try to evade the unnameable. Leo Anderson's specialty is evading, so this is really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 on 3. It's reduced because of these things. 5 on 3. For action 2, actually, because I only have 2. Well, yeah, action 1 on my turn, but I have 2 actions. You know what I mean. 5 on 3. That is a fail. All right. Well, that ain't going to happen. So instead, we'll take the hammer and we'll hit this ghast. Yeah. So it's 8 9 on 2. Skull's -3 because I'm in the graveyard now. So 6 on 2, I pass by 4. And I kill him. Okay, that was the turn. Not the best. But it is what it is. I expect the Leo to die on these stairs anyway, so not the end of the world. Okay, enemy phase. This massive thing will hit me for 2 and 2. Okay, I'm going to let Greta go here. She has 1 and 1 to give. So she's out. And I got to take another 1 and 1, which I will put on myself. Okay, that's the end of the enemy phase. Then I upkeep. Bought in blood. Oh no. I have to discard an ally asset I control from play or discard each ally asset from hand. Well, only one choice there. Oh man. Sorry, Randolph. He's got to go. Didn't even get any card draw out of you. That's okay. No problem, no problem, no problem. All right. That was upkeep. 3 of 7. Bad card. Oh, this went away when Greta went away. But no, now I have to put it on my hammer. No, no. Oh, no. The worst thing. Because, you know, if I didn't have to just get rid of Randolph, I would have put it on Randolph. But now I have to put it on the hammer. Oh, I'm going to have to play the Groutwire just to discard it. All right. Worry about that later. Okay. So, first things first. I now have 3 actions at least, so that's good. And I got to run from this thing. So I do. I run 1 location away. I have to take attack of opportunity for leaving the location. So I go 2 and 2. Okay. And then my new location says, as additional cost for you to move or resign at this location, you must discard 1 or more cards from your hand with at least 2 instances of the same skill icon among them. I don't have any of those. That's a problem. I just say from the hand, right? Whoops. Yeah, from your hand. Okay. 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 So that was action 1. I guess we're drawing action 2. Because I need this card. And that ain't it. I guess we're drawing action 3. Okay. This will count. This will count. If I still have enough sanity and horror when I get the chance to play it. Yeah, because Unnameable's about to move to my location and beat me up, and then I got to leave again, and he's going to kill me when I leave. Oh, I have to evade him somehow, and I can't. I just can't evade him. Leo don't have the slips, man. He just don't have it. Okay, well. Yep, is what it is. That's the end of my turn. The Unnameable moves to my location. And he hits me. Okay, so he hits me for 2 and 2. Oof. Okay, it's upkeep. I gotta draw an ally here. I have to. Otherwise, it's over. It's over. It's gotta be an ally. So let's see what we get on the upkeep. Oh, Mitch, I've never been so happy to see you in my whole life. Mitch Brown, everybody. We're still alive. Okay. Cool. All right. 4 of 7. Oh, rats. All right. Well, I can let some rats eat me, I guess. They're swarming 2 now. Right? Right. Swarming 2. Okay. Yeah, I have to take... Oh, no, I can't take 3 damage from him, can I? Oh. Problem. All right, well, one thing at a time. Here we go. Okay, first things first. I need to play Mitch. As my turn starts, I play him for 2 resources. He comes into play. Okay. Let's see here. I can't take all 3 tax opportunities from the rats. Oh, I've started my turn at the same location as the Unnameable. I have to take this test. 5 on 2. Oh no, it's not 5 anymore. Now it's just 4. 4 on 2. It's minus... Oh, it's minus 3. Which means I fail. Oh, man. I could have thrown this. Oh, well. Okay, so I fail, so he attacks me, and so he hits Mitch for 2 and 2, and so Mitch is gone. Okay, well, then, that might be a good game, everybody. That might be it. Yeah. My only hope is to evade him and hit an Elder Sign, right? That's got to be what happens. Yeesh. Okay. Hey, let's see. It can happen. How many Elder Signs have I drawn so far? Many. Many. So I got to have an Elder Sign here. All right. So action 1, we're evading the Unnameable. Nope. Okay. Action 2, we're evading the Unnameable. Nope. Okay. Action 3, we're evading the Unnameable. Yep. That is exactly perfect. That's what you want right there. That is how you go out hard in Arkham Horror, the card game. Okay, well, enemy phase happens. These rats hit me for 3 damage, which is enough to kill me. The Unnameable hits me for 2 and 2, which kills me more. I'll have to double check on the rules on this to see about my trauma here. I'm hoping I can just take a physical trauma, because the rats can kill me with physical trauma. Well, they basically, from all these attacks, they both cap out, but I would really prefer to have a physical trauma to a mental one. But I'll have to figure that out later. Anyway. Oof. Man, what a run. That was fun. Okay, so I get 7 XP for the 7 locations that are up here in the threat area. That part's good. Okay, so I get these. It's nice. But I didn't make it to the bottom of the stairs, so I don't get the bonus 2. So it'll be 7 for me out of this one. And you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. That's a pretty good showing, especially for Leo. Leo solo on this particular this particular scenario is kind of tough. But anyway, that was fun. So, yeah, so that will do it for this time. Leo makes it into the Dreamlands. Randolph has survived the descent. And next, we'll see what happens as they make their way around exploring among ghouls and gugs and all kind of bad stuff in the next scenario, which is going to be this one, the point of no return. So, thank you for watching this, and thank you for scoring me to my score. Appreciate that. And we'll see you again for another of these adventures as I continue to play Leo Anderson through the Dream Eaters B campaign for the League of Extraordinary Investigators. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm Gary. Have a great night. We'll talk to you later. Bye.